G'day guys and welcome to TTB Gel Blasters Pimpamar. Hi, my name's Mark. This is my son Thomas. Say hello, Thomas.
Hello guys.
Hey, today we're going to go over a basic battery maintenance, making sure that, hey, if you're a noob, you're new to this actual hobby, you know how to take care of your actual batteries. So we're going to touch some bases and then go from there. So let's get started. So you probably went out and bought yourself a brand new gel gun, and literally there's some really basic stuff that comes with your gel gun, of course. I'll put in front of us just the most basic things that normally you would find inside a box. So the most basic things you'll find inside a box is one, your battery, of course. You get a very, very, very simple charger that comes with it as well, with a USB end. If it's a slightly better quality gel blaster, it'll include either your HX tips, which are either a 2-cell charger or a 3-cell to a USB. These lit up with an LED light, so the LED light telling you that it's charging or when it's finished charging on the end of it. And what's great about them, yes, you can charge them at home, or you can take a portable battery that we use to actually charge it off. That little battery, the silver one right there, is a 13,000 milliamp battery. So when you're out in site and having your competition, you can actually charge your LiPo batteries up. But what we want to do is talk about how to maintain these little boys, because multiple times we've been out on site and people are gaming and they find that their LiPo batteries get extremely hot or they're past the point of actually charging correctly. So what we want to introduce you to is 3 ways to actually check your battery. So Tommy's going to take us through one, how to know the difference between a 2-cell and a 3-cell, and also how to check your battery as well and what voltage your battery needs to be at for it to actually run. So go for it, Tom.
So first off, I'll start off with the batteries.
Yep.
To notice that it's a 2 or 3 volt, you can see by the wires. With a 2-cell, the easiest way to see if it is a 2-cell, just take away that black wire there, and you can always see the other 2 cables if it's a 2-cell.
So that one's definitely a 2-cell?
Yeah, you just, with batteries like this, just take away the black wire and you can easily tell if it's a 2
and
or 3.
What voltage will the 2-cell run at?
A 2-cell is a 7.4.
7.4 volt, yep. And also you can look on the battery as well.
Yeah,
so it's not only written where we've written it, and really this is another really cool tip. You probably noticed we've got the 2 tags here, so this battery is actually being used 2 times, so that way we can actually check the history of how long the battery's been used, how many times we've used that battery. How do you tell a 3-cell?
A 3-cell, basically the same, just take away the black wire.
Yep.
And how many cables are left.
Yeah, so there's 3 cables left there.
Yeah.
So that makes that one a
3-cell.
Woohoo! And what's the voltage of a 3-cell?
It's 11.1.
11.1 volt, and same thing again. If you look at the battery, we got the stickers on the battery to actually notify us what voltage it is, what milliamp it is, and also how many times we've actually used the battery. And we do that with all our batteries. So all the batteries that we got, it doesn't matter which one you grab. This one has a little mark on the side, so that's been used twice. I can literally pick up any battery, and you can see that one's been used more than multiple times. Just a great way to keep an eye on your batteries. That way, if you're running 2 batteries, you don't overuse one versus the other. So if I want to check the voltage in these batteries, Tom, how much juice is left inside, what's the best way to do it?
It's either using to check the voltage, you can either use an emergency checker.
Yeah, a voltage checker, yep.
Yeah, or you could use this decently more expensive version.
Yep, so it's not that more expensive. The little one there, that one there, sets you back a couple of dollars. You can get it with an alarm on it, but the bigger one sets you back about $10, $15. They're pretty cheap as chips. Yeah, but a great tool to have when checking the actual voltage of your batteries to make sure you're not killing them. So yeah, plug it in, Tom. Show us how it works.
Right. First, I'm going to start off the small Chester.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the 2 volt or 2-cell.
2-cell, yep.
Yeah. So what you do is you put it on the bottom part of it.
So on this one, the negative always faces the bottom, and then it flashes through. So total is 8.33. First cell is, go back. So your first cell is 4.22, 4.18, total 8.33 volts. So you'll always find that as a 7.4 volt battery, it'll always go up to about 8.3 when it's fully charged.
3 volts.
So 3-cell.
You can say 3 volt, 3 cell.
That's all good. Yeah, so same again, cell 1, 4.1, 4.13, 4.8, total 12.3, so that's still fine. That's okay. Yeah. Now, what you're going to find with these chargers is that they're not going to balance your batteries perfectly. They're good to charge your batteries. They're not great. So what we do is that, of course, we have a balancer. So yeah, let's go over to the balancer right now. So we have a little setup over here.
So this is one of our cheaper chargers.
Yep.
This will charge your battery at a decent level.
Yep.
But this charger here can do way better. It can get you to the exact voltage you need.
Yeah. So these little ones here, if you're in the industry, a lot of people are seeing this one, the B3s ACs. You can pick them up off stores and from the good old eBay, and you pick them up pretty cheap, about $5. If you're paying $10, you're probably paying a bit too much. This bad boy here, oh there you go, it's just balanced the battery. How's that for timing? So the alarm goes off once the battery has been balanced. As you can see, it's balanced at 4.2, 4.2, 4.2, beautifully balanced. So that battery right there that we just charged up that we used last night is now locked and loaded and good to go. It literally has the balancer plugged into the side and has the power going to it as well to make sure the battery is perfectly balanced on a 2-cell, 3-cell. This goes all the way up to a 6-cell with this particular unit. Fantastic to get if you can get yourself your hands on one of these. They are sensational. So if I push the stop button, literally takes you back. So we were slightly charging it less because that's in a 1200 milliamp battery. As you can see, we're doing it on 0.8 amps because it's 3-cell, it's 11.1 volts on the 3-cell battery. So yeah, so always good to try and maintain and balance your batteries at all times. It extends the life of your battery, doesn't it?
And plus, if you don't charge it properly, it might cause issues.
Yeah,
such as like battery lighting fire and send some Galaxy stuff.
Yeah, so if you've got any questions or want to know any more information, hit us up. Leave a comment down below by all means. But yeah, let me just switch the camera back around. Well, there you go, how to charge your battery and actually test your battery as well. Probably one thing I should touch on at the same time is that if you're using your battery and it drops anywhere below about 340, you definitely don't want to use that battery. Stop it, put it away, grab your backup battery and start to use that one. And then that way, your battery won't catch on fire. Yeah, so anything below about 3.4. You don't want to use on each cell. So yeah, so about 680 is getting to the point of you don't want to use it. Okay, so just a little bit of information on how to actually maintain your batteries and make sure that you can actually test them correctly with the right actual testers as well. There's heaps of these available on the market. They're pretty cheap. Get your hands on one because when you buy a gel blaster, they're not included at all. You really do need to get one. And then that way you can actually use your gel blaster with confidence that you're not going to overheat. Trust me, we've seen it before where people have actually had batteries that have gone so hot, they've caught on fire, and we want to avoid that as well. Secondary to you actually maintaining the quality of your battery and checking your levels, get your hands on one of these, your LIPO bags. These are your fireproof bags that you put your batteries and store them in. We're at events where guys absolutely do the right thing and they carry these along to the events so that the batteries that they're using are fully protected, and if something did go wrong, it's inside one of the fire safety bags as well. Once again, extremely cheap. You can pick them up for $2, $3, $4. That's really not that expensive at all, but you get your hands on them definitely. So yeah, so that's how you maintain your batteries. And you're out and signing with us, you'll see that we check our battery after every game. Every game we pull the battery out, we chuck it into the little testers just to make sure that the voltage is correctly.
This is another tester.
So guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell at the same time. If you've got any questions, ask it down below. But thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. And this is TTB Gel Blasters Pimp saying, see you next time.
Buy me a coffee.